guests. We appreciate you taking the time to join us in celebrating our students. Without further ado, it is our pleasure to welcome you all to the Georgie Vanier Valediction Ceremony of 2021.
We would like to acknowledge that we are meeting today in Donnelly, located within the ancestral and traditional territory of the Indigenous peoples in this area. This land has been and will continue to be the home of the Cree, Dene, and other First Nations, and to the Métis within the boundaries of Treaty 8. We also wish to acknowledge the traditional knowledge holders and elders who are still with us today and those who have gone before us. Mesdames et messieurs, merci de nous avoir joints aujourd'hui pour célébrer les accomplissements scolaires de nos finissants. Je m'appelle Melody Schaefer.
And I am Joel Peltier, and we are proud and honored to have been chosen to be your Masters of Ceremony this afternoon. We would like to thank all staff for your part in today's celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present the George P. Vanier class of 2021.
As many of you know, the Vanier school community lost a beloved member of our team a few months ago. The graduating class of 2021 wanted to pay tribute to Ms. Jolie and the way in which she impacted our lives. They chose as their guiding words on this day of celebration, "Look, Ms. Jolie, we made it." On behalf of the graduating class, please welcome Mackenzie Parker and Piper Tardif to the stage.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We stand before you today on behalf of our fellow graduates to talk about the woman who has impacted every one of our lives. Mid-March, we gathered in this very gym to hear the sad news that Miss Jolie had passed away. I remember how heavy my heart felt. Miss Jolie was our career coach at our school, but she was so much more to all of us. Miss Jolie had a love for sports. She was our athletic director and assisted all the student athletes, but she really loved basketball. She organized fundraisers, attended every game, and kept morale high whether we were winning, which didn't happen very often for the girls or when we were losing. I remember in grade 8, one day I was in the gym shooting baskets. Miss Jolie walked in and told me I needed to get my butt in gear and join the basketball team. She saw potential in me on the very first day. She saw potential in all of us and wanted us to be our best. She wanted us to get scouted, win scholarships, finish our courses, get good grades, pass our tests, get apprenticeships, be accepted into post-secondary schools, and mature into great people. If we were struggling academically, she tutored us. If we seemed lost, she listened to us. She pushed us to be our very best, even if we didn't have a plan. She guided us to make a plan. She's the reason why many of us are graduating today.
Miss Jolie's support was unconditional, and she welcomed everyone into her office with open arms. She was always willing to put aside her day's plan to sit for hours on the phone with a university, convince us not to drop a class, or just have a quick chat about how our lives were going. When we went to her about a tough decision, she'd sit down with us, weigh the pros and cons, and make sure the decision wouldn't affect our future plans. She was our rock. She helped us build our confidence, believe in ourselves, and learn how to do what was right for us. I remember how happy she was the day I told her I got accepted into all the university programs I applied for. I will always remember the smile on her face and her contagious laugh. Because Miss Jolie believed so strongly in us, we all wanted to make her proud. Every time we got accepted into a program or achieved something, she's the first person we wanted to share the good news with. In her mind, every accomplishment was a big one, and she made us feel so special. I know we all wish she was here to see us in our gowns and all dressed up, but I know that even though she may not be present with us at the moment, she's smiling down on all of us. Miss Jolie was an extraordinary woman who impacted our lives and the lives of many graduates before us. I know we will make her proud with our next steps in life, whether we are attending post-secondary, jumping straight into the workforce, or simply taking a year off to figure out what we're doing. So, wherever you are, look, Miss Jolie, we made it, and thank you for guiding us on our journey to this day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie and Piper, for that heartfelt tribute. We find it important to share a brief biography about each of today's graduates, highlighting their accomplishments, experiences, as well as the relationships formed along their journey. During this time, all graduates will be presented their valediction certificate from our principal, Mrs. Pamela Heckbert, and vice principal, Mrs. Carolyn Giroux. They will be joined by Mrs. Connie Sabo, our Indigenous education coach, who will present our Indigenous students with a cultural gift.
The staff at George B. Vanier find it important to celebrate student diversity and academic achievements. Today we will be celebrating a variety of accomplishments such as school-level bilingual certificates, Métis sashes, First Nation eagle feathers, scholarships, and bursaries. To share our first set of biographies, please welcome Mrs. Judith Coulter and Mrs. Michelle Petrie.
Tyra is the daughter of Stephanie Cunningham and Darren Bork. There's a lot of great things we've missed about Tyra. First, her contributions in social and English class discussions. Tyra has always loved humanities and is a good writer, loves to read, and animatedly talks about what she is reading. She has an interesting ability to see what is lying beneath the surface of literature, so her comments and opinions are always welcome and interesting. Also, no matter what kind of day you've been having, Tyra can make it better. She notices when people are going through it and offers a supportive ear. Her smile is always welcome and she can brighten up a room. Tyra is a strong advocate of her culture and is a proud young woman. Today, in addition to her certificate, Tyra is receiving a Métis sash. We know that wherever life takes you, Tyra, you will be successful. Congratulations on meeting this milestone, and all the best in the many yet to come. Raiden. Raiden is the son of Joanne and Mike Burt. This guy is an avid lover of all things outdoors, whether it's dirt biking, sledding, quadding, hanging out with friends around a fire, or taking the trucks for some interesting adventures. You can bet Raiden will be found outside every second that he can. He's so adventurous that there were moments this year where we thought he might never make it back from the great outdoors. Fortunately, he did. And he managed to get his cowboy boots all the way back to class and focus on his academics.
That's interesting, eh?
In class, Raiden was an inquisitive student. He asked many questions to try to glean the clearest understanding possible. And when he applied himself, he was 100% in. We hope this taught him the valuable lesson that his hard work will pay off for him. Raiden plans to work in the oil patch. We know that his ability to apply himself, his industriousness when pursuing his passion, and his friendliness will help him along his career path. Congratulations on this achievement, Raiden. Check. Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is the son of Les and Christine Taylor of McLennan. Jonathan, also known as John, Johnny, and Big Bad John to his friends and family, is a funny, lighthearted, down-to-earth young man. He loves to make people laugh and smile. Sometimes it is simply through his infectious laugh. Jonathan has fond memories of his 6 years here at Vanier, ranging from Yowokas in grade 9 and the international studies trip to Germany in grade 10. It was here that we got to know Jonathan's more playful side, like going with the flow during a staged wedding in Germany, where he happened to be the groom. Despite his mischievous ways costing the school a lot of money when he was in junior high, between the broken windows and holes in the walls, we sure did enjoy having him here. Jonathan is a strong academic student. He excels in the humanities department, particularly when it pertains to history, earning him a spot on the honor roll throughout senior high. Because of this, he is the recipient of a partial Rutherford Scholarship. We are certain that your dad and your grandfather, who you consider your role models, would be very proud of you. Well, Jonathan, we sure hope you don't use your favorite saying, with skills, estimation, and a bit of luck, anything is possible, as you one day navigate your work in the Air Traffic Control Center. We wish you the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Taylor.
Caitlin is the daughter of Johann and Antoinette Kruger. Caitlin joined us in grade 9, having moved all the way from Josini, South Africa. Even though she joined a few years into junior high, she became a force to be reckoned with in no time. Anyone who's gotten to know Caitlin has surely been struck by her intelligence, her passion, and her independence. She always brought discussions to another level of depth, whether in social studies or English, and this inspired people to consider things from multiple perspectives. Always applying herself to her work, Caitlin earned a full Rutherford Scholarship. She also found time to participate in a series of programs, whether it was attending the Inspire convention, sharpening her problem-solving skills by creating a plan and executing it for the 3% Project Foundation, or participating actively as a mentor in the school mentorship program. Caitlin shared her gifts of intelligence and organization with our school community. Next year, Caitlin will be attending the University of Alberta, where she will be pursuing a Bachelor's of Arts with an English major. She is always looking forward to exploring all of the coffee shops and art exhibits near campus. We know she'll enjoy what the city has to offer and that she'll find tons of interesting people to bounce ideas off of. The very best of luck, Caitlin. The daughter of Amber and Jason Willett, it's hard to imagine a harder working individual than Kennedy Willett. No matter the subject, sport, job, or friendship, Ken will pour her heart into it and work her absolute butt off to be the best that she can be. When listing the top adjectives to describe herself, Kennedy's top 3 were independent, athletic, and wild on Friday nights. One adjective she did not mention, however, which may be her finest, is that of a leader. She applies and dedicates herself to achieving excellence no matter the task, and this quality does not go unnoticed by her teachers and peers. Hard workers inspire hard work, and that is Ken in a nutshell. This is precisely why she was voted captain of her senior girls volleyball team. This is also why the junior high students she helped coach looked up to her and wanted to emulate her. She does not lead with her words because she lets her actions do the talking. In the coming years, Kennedy plans to attend Grand Prairie Regional College in order to complete the kinesiology diploma program, after which she may complete the Bachelor of Kinesiology degree. Whatever she decides, one thing is certain: Kennedy will be trying her absolute best and will be inspiring the people around her to do their best too. Congratulations, Kennedy, and best of luck next year. Will is the son of Tina Hawk. Will was born in Hinton, Alberta, but moved to the area in grade 9 when we had the pleasure of having him join our school community. Will is a lover of animals. He proudly cares for dogs, cows, and sheep in his spare time. He also demonstrated a passion for basketball, volleyball, and other sports. In grade 10, Will earned his way to the cross-country provincials in Vermilion. If you were to look down the halls of George P. Vanier, you would see Will stand out not only for his tall stature, but because he is often surrounded by the boys, Raiden and Riley. We're sure Will's graduating class and his teachers will remember all the times Will has said, "Ooh, that was my bad," or "I didn't mean to," or even, "Oops, I broke it." These phrases have become synonymous with Will's time here at GPV, but we'll forgive the broken school property because we know it's probably an accident. After Will graduates, he plans on working to make some money and figuring out his plan as he goes. We wish him the best of luck. Congratulations, Will. It was a great day for Vanier when Chris and Holly Drader enrolled their son, Jax. He is one of the most genuine, optimistic, upbeat, hardworking students we have ever had the pleasure of teaching. No matter what the task, Jack works hard. Whether he is making a chicken feeder in IA class for Jack's backyard chickens, and we miss those eggs, those farm fresh eggs, Jack's, cranking out an essay in social, completing a math course, annihilating a volleyball at a tournament, or finishing his grade 12 a semester early and getting a job, Jax has a smile on his face and a spring in his step. Even when it might not be his favorite task, English essays, you'd never be able to tell because of his good humor and positivity. Jax finished his course requirements early, and after the first semester, he went to Camrose to work on an apprenticeship. While he was supposed to be doing plumbing, he ended up doing some sheet metal work, and now he is currently working in carpentry. He's not 100% sure what he wants to do just yet, but we know he'll have no problems finding people to work with along the way. We're very proud of you, Jax. Congratulations on this achievement. Jaylin Laganchuk is the daughter of Odessa Patashnik of McLennan. Jaylin is a feisty young lady who is not afraid to try new things and to talk to new people. Perhaps that's why she has such a mature approach to her post-secondary education. Already, Jaylin has finished several dual credit courses with Northern Lakes College in the field of early childhood development and is even enrolled in one right now. All of this she manages while holding a part-time job at Home Hardware in McLennan. Jaylin has contributed positively to life at Vanier. She played clarinet in the band program and also competed in our athletics programs in basketball, soccer, and rugby. Her spunky personality and big smile brought a positive energy to all the events she participated in. Jaylin enjoys spending time with children and the elderly. Both demographics love her equally. Whether she is volunteering, working at the manoir, or babysitting, Jaylin has ease of conversation and truly cares about people. Wherever your career takes you, Jaylin, we know you will continue to help others and have a lot of fun doing it. Next year, Jaylin plans to work at the Smoky River Daycare. We know the kids will love you as much as you love them. Congratulations, Jaylin.
Jenna is the daughter of Lawrence and Nancy McNeil of McLennan, and little sister to Josh, Jeremy, and Megan. Jenna is a very lovely and lively person to be around. She is very dedicated to her community and has helped out with the Ducks Unlimited fundraisers, community dinners, and the running club. Jenna is instrumental in promoting children literacy and organizing children at home activities and crafts through her work at the McLennan Library. Some of Jenna's favorite school memories include going to Uokas in grade 9, grade 10 gym class, and spending time in the Rotunda in grade 12. Out of school, Jenna was a proud member of the Smoky River Dance Society and is really proud of her achievements at dance festivals throughout the years. Jenna is usually seen with Caitlin, Brianna, Rianne, and Sarah. She cherishes all of these friendships, but counts herself very lucky that she has known Brianna since kindergarten and that they have been there for each other over the years to push and encourage each other. Future plans are to attend NAIT and become an ultrasound technician. Her work ethic, which has resulted in her earning a full Rutherford scholarship, will help her to continue to achieve success as she pursues her studies. Congratulations, Jenna. Brandon, the son of Tracy and Jeff Prowitz, is a quirky and funny guy. Anyone who has spent a significant amount of time with him will tell you that you're never sure when he'll strike or what he'll say, but you can bet it'll be something humorous that you never would have thought of. Only Brandon would manage to light up online social school by wearing a Santa hat every single day. Usually seen with Charles, John, or JC, Brandon's favorite memories from school include winning first place in the robotics club tournament and the school trip to Germany and the Czech Republic. He loved that trip so much, in fact, that it was a miracle we managed to get him back on the airplane with us. When he wasn't with his friends or attending robotics club, Brandon was applying himself to his studies. A great writer, Brandon did well not only in humanities, but also in high-level math courses. His hard work in academics has earned him a Rutherford scholarship. Brandon's future plans are to study business at NAIT and to work in the financial sector. We know his intelligence, patience, and good humor will help him make the most of life, and we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. Congratulations, Brandon.
Throughout the school year, we have had a wonderful leader. Every day, she models dedication and hard work for both students and staff. Nous invitons Madame Pamela Hegbert pour partager quelques mots d'encouragement avec nous.
Thank you. Hello. Hello, class of 2021. Look at you. On this day and all days, these are my wishes for you. I wish for you to have opportunities, that many doors will open for you, doors to programs, to courses, jobs, experiences, travel, relationships, all kinds of amazing paths in your learning journey. I wish for you to have confidence and courage so that when you're presented with those opportunities, you take advantage of them. And when they work out, or not, you use them to build upon who you are, your whole beautiful self. I wish for you that each opportunity taken results in growth, more confidence, and more courage to grow more, to do more, and be more of who you are meant to be. I wish for you to truly live, not to just exist and wait around until something happens, but to really, really live, to find happiness even in the simple things, to grow through painful things, and to experience what it is to find out who you are, and to know the feeling of achieving things that you never thought you could. and then to achieve some more. And I wish for you to know how proud we are of you today and always, and that you have our support and that our support doesn't end. On behalf of the whole staff here, class, your families, your whole community, we're so proud of you, so proud. We're proud of your accomplishments. We're proud of the people you are today and the people that you will eventually come. I wish for you to find happiness in sharing with each other and everyone who supports you. I wish for you to keep those relationships alive, be part of the network, and pass it on. These are the things I wish for you today, and that I wish for you on all days. And from the bottom of my heart, congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Eckbert. To share our next set of biographies, please welcome Mrs. Denise Blanchette and Mr. Parker Bonner.
Christian is the son of Luc and Doreen Nolette. If it's broken, then Christian can likely fix it. Quads, sleds, trucks, you name it, he drives it. Then he fixes it, then he drives it again, and then he fixes it. However, Christian is not already a good mechanic, he loves all areas of the shop. On days when Mr. Servant is called out unexpectedly as a member of the fire department, it is great to have Christian nearby to help everyone else with their projects in IA class. He somehow manages to still get his done too. His woodworking is amazing, and he has produced several high-quality projects. But whenever you ask if he'd be willing to sell them, he always replies, "No, sorry, it's for my mom." Christian has contributed in other ways to life at Vanier too. He played up the middle on the volleyball team for all 6 years and was always very fun to have around. Now don't let his size fool you. He may look big and intimidating, but he's actually a very caring, gentle guy who loves his team, family, friends, and a good hunting trip. Next year, Christian will pursue a career as a heavy-duty mechanic at Fairview College. A full Rutherford scholarship will help you on your way. All the best, Christian.
Rianne Chaillet. Rianne est la fille de Ron et Estelle et en tant que bébé de la famille, la sœur cadette d'Amanda et Kylie. While there may be stereotypes out there regarding the youngest child of the family being spoiled, rotten, or lazy, Rianne is none of those things. She is not just hardworking, but incredibly kind and thoughtful of others. When she has a task or goal in mind, she applies herself to it and, through her sweet-hearted nature, finds ways to work with others on her path to success. Rianne's time at Vanier was well spent. She focused on her studies, was a part of the mentorship program, and played on the badminton, volleyball, and curling teams. Her hard work earned her the most dedicated award for her volleyball team in grade 12, as well as a spot at badminton provincials in grade 10. She has also earned herself a full Rutherford scholarship. Another stereotype regarding younger children is that they are risk takers. This one might be true. Whether it's quadding, hunting, or going to rodeos, Rianne loves an adventure. Rianne has been accepted at the Red Deer College, where she plans to pursue a pre-health and sciences certificate. We know her adventurous spirit, paired with her work ethic and compassion, will serve her well. Félicitations, Rianne.
Janaea is the daughter of Amy and James Anderson. Janaea is a witty, passionate, and determined young woman. She often used these traits to get her and her classmates out of things they didn't want to do in class. For example, Madame Simon, can we please not do grammaire today? Or her long discussions with Mr. Bonner until she got her point across. Jenny est une élève tellement dévouée à ses études qu'elle s'est retrouvée au tableau des distinctions scolaires pendant ses 6 ans ici à Vanier. Elle est fière de sa capacité de s'exprimer dans ses dissertations. Her work ethic and dedication have earned her a full Rutherford Scholarship. She plans and participates in various student body activities such as mentorship, coaching, carnaval, and the grad committee, and is forever grateful for the sporting events, Euokis, and turkey dinner days while here at Vanier. Janaea believes firmly in the statement, take life day by day and be grateful for the little things. Don't get caught up in what you can't control. This has been a guiding force in her ability to be resilient. Janaea prides herself on making her role models proud, whom she identifies as her parents and Mrs. Jolie. Janaea will be moving to Edmonton to attend Marvel College. Upon completion, she dreams of opening a salon in Kelowna where she hopes to raise her family. On vous souhaite du succès et bonne chance.
Ethan Paradis is the son of Jeanette and Danny Paradis. Ethan came to Vanier in his grade 11 year from Eaglesham School and immediately thought, there are way too many kids in this school. Luckily, Ethan adapted quickly and had no trouble making a ton of friends. His easy smile, mullet, cowboy boots, even during intramurals, and love of hunting, fishing, and everything outdoors won his classmates over. Ethan's honesty, work ethic, and leadership skills earned the respect of his teachers also. Whether it was a beautiful project in IA, physics lab, or volleyball game, Ethan put his heart and soul into it. He gives to his community also, and has served as a coach for the Smoky River Soccer Club and a leader for his youth group. His contributions to the Vanier volleyball team, along with the other members of the Tangent Onions, generated some great memories and strong finishes at zones. Ethan, you have proven through your hard work and knowledge with school, clubs, farming, and the Parity Valley Honey operation that this is but a small step in the staircase to a great future. We know you will be extremely successful and happy in your pursuits of a house, some land, and, of course, cows. This, of course, will be after college. Congratulations, Ethan.
Trey is the son of Don Defoe and Joey Anderson. While he may seem like the mysterious type, those who have been around him know that he's a goofy, kind-hearted, and highly intelligent. Trey's the kind of smart where he can just walk into a situation and pick up what to do halfway through the instruction. He's organized, precise, and hardworking. On top of his academic potential, he's an amazing athlete. In grade 10, Trey gave his opponents a serious run for their money at badminton zones in Grimshaw, and he stood a serious chance of qualifying for provincials, all without his prescription glasses. He couldn't even see the lines clearly. This is a testament to the raw potential that he has. Trey plans to take some time off after high school and then to join an Indigenous Studies program in order to help his community work towards reconciliation. Trey is proud to accept an eagle feather alongside his diploma as a symbol of his pride in his heritage. With his people skills, intelligence, and charm, we know he'll be able to do whatever it is he decides. Remember, Trey, you have amazing abilities. Sharing them with others will have an immeasurable impact on you and your community. Congratulations, Trey.
Derek. Derek is the son of Rainey Lebrec and Connie Dack. Things that anyone who's spent time around Derek knows. He's got a good sense of humor, knows his way around a shop, and likes to live life to the fullest. Things his teachers know, he is whip smart and capable of any task, academic or not. Whether it's English, chemistry, math, industrial arts, or social, Derek has a natural potential to excel. Derek inherited his love of diesel engines from his father. Self-taught, they've learned their way around trucks of all kinds, and Derek has greatly benefited from his father's wealth of knowledge. Derek can explain all of the parts of an engine, how they work, and troubleshoot all kinds of problems. He feels most at home in the shop, and we know he'll achieve some excellent things there if he puts his mind to it. Derek plans to become an oil patch electrician and work in oil field maintenance. He's not sure where he'll study yet, as he plans to take some time off before heading back to school. Best of luck, Derek. You have a gift. It's now your responsibility to make sure you share it with the world.
Ian is the son of Denis and Carolyn Willett of Tangent. Ian is a quiet and reserved young man, but once you get to know him, his humorous side really begins to shine through. His classmates were able to experience this during social class this past year. He was joking around with the class, and when asked what he was doing that day, he confidently responded to the teacher, "I'm feeling frisky," when in fact he meant feisty. He became known as Feisty Ian from that day forward. He is a caring young man, volunteers for a disabled member of his community, helping this handyman work. Ian is an active gym enthusiast and thoroughly enjoys most sports. He was a member of the volleyball and badminton teams, even earning a 1A volleyball sportsmanship award in grade 10. Ian works just as hard in the classroom as he does in the gym, and he has earned a partial Rutherford scholarship. Next year, Ian plans to take a year off to work and save some money. Ian's future plans are to pursue his studies in civil engineering at Lethbridge College. In the words of Michael Scott, "You miss 100% of the shots you do not take." So we encourage you to go out there and take some big shots. We know you will be very successful wherever life takes you. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Willett. David, June, or Junior, is the son of Mary Jane and David Rebamonte Sr. David joined his graduating class in 2015, having moved to Canada from Mindanao in the Philippines. Now the thing about David is that he's cool. Like effortlessly cool. In fact, one of his favorite things is when people compliment his hair. From the badminton practice do-rag to the full curly mop, David brings a little bit of high fashion to Smoky River, MD. In addition to a great sense of style, he has incredible athletic ability. He played basketball, volleyball, and badminton with flair like no other. In fact, the biggest flaw in his game, although he'd never acknowledge a flaw if you asked him, is probably that he jumps so high, he doesn't have time to get back to earth in time for the next play. But that's David, a guy who never lets gravity get in the way. David isn't exactly sure what he wants to do after graduation. He enjoys fast cars, something we can all attest to as he frequently rips around the corner in his blue, what is it again, David? Toyota Corolla? Regardless, David's passion for cars might lead him to pursue a career in that industry. Whatever he chooses, we know it'll be done with joie de vivre and style. We also know that you'll continue to make your family proud. Best of luck, David.
Piper est la fille de Ronald et Cheryl Talzi et la sœur de Sydney et Caden. Anyone who's worked with Piper knows that she is an individual of great intelligence, focus, resilience, and drive. As a student, she's always been capable of great achievements, and when she decides she wants to do something, watch out, because you know it'll be getting done. Her favorite school memories include the international trip to Germany and the Czech Republic when she was in grade 10, Yowokas in grade 9, but also those regular day-to-day lunches she got to share with her friends. She'll also forever treasure the family trips to Saskatchewan and Costa Rica. Piper plans to pursue a Bachelor of Psychology at the University of Lethbridge. Her goal is to become a child psychologist, or addictions counselor, or maybe to study neuropharmacology. We know that when Piper has a goal, she knows how to make it happen through hard work and perseverance. We also know this coffee aficionado will greatly enjoy all the coffee shops around campus. En plus de son diplôme, Piper est fière d'avoir obtenu une bourse d'études Rutherford complète, un témoignage de son dévouement et de sa persévérance. Toutes nos félicitations, Piper.
Alexis is the daughter of Ron and Heather Cloutier. Now, something you may not know about Lexi is that she's a dog whisperer. There is not a dog on this planet that Alexis cannot win over, train, domesticate, or just love. She is amazing, and that's why much of her community service has revolved around volunteering at the animal rescue and partnering with AHS to help people through the use of her own therapy dog. Lexi loves the outdoors and time spent at the lake. When she's finished helping her folks on the family farm, she likes to take some time, go fishing, and enjoy a campfire. But don't let that farm girl, animal lover routine fool you. She also excelled in cosmetology class and loves to show off her talents and as a makeup artist and hairdresser. Lexi loves her family and friends. She's been a valuable member of the Vanier band playing saxophone, and she also participated in mentorship and travel studies. She caught the traveling bug on her trip to Germany and hopes to take a year or two to work and travel before she decides what comes next. Wherever life takes you, we know that your compassion for others and your sense of humor will serve you well. We wish you the very best on all your future endeavors, Alexis.
Tristan est le fils de Denis et Danielle Bouvier et le frère à Danica, Chantal et Jessie. Il est un gars qui sait exactement ce qu'il aime et ce qu'il veut faire de la vie. Quand il n'est pas avec ses amis, il apprécie passer du temps avec sa famille et il nomme ses parents et grands-parents comme ses modèles. Tristan. Oh, do we have a lot to say about Tristan. Have you ever met anyone who has perfected the art of seemingly not caring while simultaneously excelling at everything they try? That's Tristan, cool, calm, and collected. You'd never know from his demeanor that he's been on the honor roll every year at Vanier, that he's taking and excelling at the toughest courses available in high school, or that he's the recipient of a full Rutherford scholarship. But all of these things are true. Tristan is as intelligent as he is mischievous. And the result of that unusual mix is something that will be missed around here. Tristan plans to attend NATE to study industrial heavy equipment technology. He plans to then return home to work alongside his parents on the family farm. Félicitations, Tristan.
Karen Scholl and Lynn Skrepnik are longtime trustees representing the West End of High Prairie School Division. We value their hard work and commitment on our behalf, as well as their continued support. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Carolyn Giroux to present a brief message from our MLA, the Honorable Todd Lowen, as well as a few words on behalf of Mrs. Scholl and Mrs. Skrepnik.
To the 2021 graduating class of George P. Vanier School. First and foremost, I want to offer you all my sincerest congratulations on the successful completion of your high school studies in what has been another strange and challenging year. Personally, it is one of my favorite annual activities to attend grad ceremonies in this constituency, to see smiling faces, proud parents, and successful young Albertans ready to go out into the world. I wish it were possible to celebrate with and congratulate all of you in person. Remember to thank your teachers and the support staff and the administration of your school who worked all these years to get you where you are today and helped guide you across the finish line in these unprecedented times. It is a true blessing to have the support of a caring, thoughtful community around you. As important as this day is to you, I'm sure it is just as important to those near and dear to you. I regret that there are certain parts of your high school experience that you missed out on and certain memories you did not have the chance to make. The past 15 months have not been easy. I hope that you can take some solace in knowing that the memories you did make are unique and will shape you forever. As the poet Anne Bradstreet wrote, "If we had no winter, the spring would not be so pleasant. If we did not sometimes taste adversity, prosperity would not be so welcome." You have many prosperous days ahead. You will enjoy many springs. You will have your share of winters too. Go out with the confidence to meet those challenges, knowing that you are grounded in your values, your community, your family, and a lifetime of education. An education aided by your school and represented by the diploma in your hands, but also crafted by your experiences. You are headed into a world that needs leadership, compassion, and integrity. You are headed into a world that will require diligence and, yes, even some sacrifice. I wish you strength and courage in your winters of adversity, that you may welcome pleasant springs. Todd Lowen, MLA. Good afternoon, and welcome to all the family and friends joining the celebration remotely, GP Vanier staff, and of course, the graduating class of 2021. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of High Prairie School Division, we congratulate you on your high school graduation. We feel so honored to have been asked once again to be a part of your special celebration. We wish we could be attending in person to fully experience the pride, the joy, and the relief that is undoubtedly palpable on the stage and in this gym today. We are so proud of you all. The years that have led you to this day are filled with moments of time brimming with experiences, events, and emotions. Moments that have shaped you, moments where you have shaped another, or shaped a small corner of the world we see today. Moments that have brought you to your knees, and moments in which you have risen above all expectations. There are so many more moments ahead of you. You have faced so many different adversities to reach this milestone, and many more adversities await you, without a doubt. But although these have played a part in molding and defining who you are as a person, it is the fact that you faced them and conquered them that have allowed you to grow in knowledge and character. You have what it takes to face the future and everything it has in store. You have the capacity to share truth, to face wrongs, to infuse into others the power that kindness holds. Face your future with integrity. Never stop questioning. Seek to understand and strive to commit to your highest sense of humility above all. Whatever your next steps, we invite you to continue your journey of a lifetime of learning, to be bold and take risks, to be driven by courage, not fear, and to find joy in what opportunities you pursue. Congratulations on everything you have accomplished to get yourself here so far, and best wishes for all the moments that await you. Karen Scholl and Lynn Skrepnik.
Merci, Madame Giroux. To share our third set of student biographies, we now call upon Mrs. Heather Servant and Mrs. Marion Lassard.
Josh Tardif est le fils de Mitch et Lynn et le cher petit frère à Chanel et Kristen. Josh is a remarkably well-balanced individual. Well-balanced in that he knows what to worry about, what's truly important, and what isn't. He never says more than what needs to be said, but that's not to say he won't speak up. Josh is just the type of person that is strategic with his efforts. He was always a diligent student, making sure to do his work well, but he didn't spend an extra second worrying because he knew he got the work at hand done, and he always made sure to do it right the first time. So, what things are important to Josh? Doing well in school, yes, but also spending time with his friends, Kyle, Tristan, and Christian, and spending time in the great outdoors after either hunting, skiing, sea-doing, or dirt biking. When he wasn't at school, he worked the ski hill or played badminton and hockey. Josh's hard work earned him a place at badminton provincials in grade 10. Josh's post-graduation plan is to attend college to obtain his heavy equipment technician certificate. We're glad that he's putting his mechanical prowess to good use, and we know that at college, just like here, he'll easily find the balance between work and play. Félicitations, Josh.
Brianna Willier. Brianna is the child of Hank and Lorraine Willier. She is a down-to-earth and easygoing young woman. She is loyal to her friends, family, and of course, her socks and sandals. Brianna is an amazingly hard worker. She is also a self-declared procrastinator, but despite putting things off until the last minute, she always gets it done and does it well. She earned her Certificate of Achievement in Athletic Injury Management in grade 11. She is also the recipient of a partial Rutherford Scholarship. She can be found in the gym enjoying almost all sports. She has been an active member of the volleyball, badminton, and rugby teams, and even played her way to badminton provincials in grade 10. Her involvement earned her some prestigious awards. In volleyball, she has earned the Most Valuable Player, Most Improved Overall, and Defensive Player of the Year. In badminton, Most Improved and Rookie of the Year, and in rugby, Giant Slayer. Brianna was proud to represent her Indigenous culture on the court at the Battle of the Bands volleyball tournament and earned a silver medal in grade 10 at the Alberta Indigenous Games. Brianna is honored today to be gifted an eagle feather in recognition of her accomplishments. Brianna plans to stay in the region for a while post-graduation in anticipation of moving to Edmonton in January to further explore her options. We wish you great success, Brianna.
Emily is the daughter of proud parents, Sylvain and Kim Célarin, and is one of the funniest people we know. Son sens de l'humeur ne connaît pas de frontières. Toujours à la recherche de plaisir, si se passe quelque chose, Emily en fait partie. C'est peut-être pour cette raison qu'elle a tellement contribué à l'orchestre de l'école, aux équipes de volleyball, de basketball et de badminton tout au long de ses 6 ans à Vanier. Her athletic talents were definitely an asset to the teams, but equally impressive was her ability to have fun on the bus, knowing every single word to The Real Slim Shady. No. And never getting sick of singing it is an accomplishment in itself. Perhaps what has been most notable about Emily lately is her determination and time management. While she definitely loves to have fun, Emily's focus in her academics has been impressive. Pride in her grades has paid off with a full Rutherford Scholarship. And she has managed to do all this while maintaining a part-time job at the IGA. I'm not sure what they will do in that store without her. We're not sure what we'll do without her either, but we wish her all the best pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree next year. Congratulations, Emily.
Travis Toker. Travis is the son of Ted and Sandra Toker. Travis is a very proud, independent student and has his school spirit second to none. This was demonstrated during his time with the high school boys basketball team. His enthusiasm for the sport and fun-loving spirit brought an energy and closeness to the team, improved morale, and went a long way to helping them all on their athletic journey. Travis is a young man that is full of surprises. He has faced many challenges in his life, but has been able to get through them fearlessly and with the sweetest smile on his face. Among his great achievements is his epic run to cross-country provincials in Medicine Hat when he was in grade 10. It was an extremely challenging course with a lot of hills, especially for a guy from Falher. But he completed it and made Vanier proud. Next year, Travis plans to strengthen his application and portfolio so that he can go to post-secondary to study graphic design. While we will miss his smile and positivity in the halls, we know that no matter what school he ends up at, his big heart and perseverance will help him on the road to success. Congratulations on this major achievement, Travis. All the best.
Dawson Oje is the son of Rodney and one of the kindest, most thoughtful individuals we've ever met. Dawson was a member of the cross-country team in each year of high school. He would show up ready to give his best every single practice and always worked very hard. This paid off when he qualified for provincials in grade 11. Dawson represented Vanier proudly in Medicine Hat in what might have been the rockiest and hilliest run of his life. The diligence and effort Dawson put into his running is representative of the way in which he generally works. He applies himself with great precision, takes his time, and won't call it quits until it meets his expectations. When he wasn't working on his schoolwork, running cross country, and working out at the gym, or reading, Dawson worked for Hicks Honey. His employers there said that he was a valued employee, always hardworking and willing to learn. Along with his diploma, Dawson is proud to accept a Métis sash, symbolic of his cultural pride and heritage. The staff have been so impressed with Dawson and his awesome work in school and in the community. We know he is also making his family very proud. Whatever he decides to pursue, we're confident he'll have success and that he will do it with all of his heart. Congratulations, Dawson.
Hannah Sawsville. Hannah is the daughter of Rael and Becky Sawsville of Jean Cody. She is a kind and compassionate young lady with a smile that lights up any room. Hannah's patience can be seen as an asset to her character. She can take her time and work through nearly anything, be it an assignment or any challenge life throws at her. She draws a line, though, when it comes to Emily taking out her retainer or when Alex barks at people out the vehicle window. Hannah has been an active member of our girls' basketball team and badminton team throughout her time at Vanier, and she has passed on that passion to her younger peers by helping coach. UOCUS and PD days are at the top of Hannah's favorite school memories. Hannah will be starting to work at the credit union in Falher and plans to take a year off to make some money, figure out her plans for the future, and travel around in her hippie van with her cat Shelby. We sure wish we could be a fly in the wall to see people's reaction when a girl from the hamlet of Jean Cody greets people on her travels with her famous line, "Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm loud and I like warm hugs." Hannah, we know that no matter what you choose to do in life, your enthusiasm and energy will serve you well. Best of luck, Hannah.
Jenna is the daughter of Peter and Beatrice Fortin and the big sister of Tia. School has not always been easy for Jenna. She has a big heart, is compassionate, artistic, thoughtful, takes her faith very seriously, and definitely is not a huge fan of every subject. However, today, as we celebrate all the students reaching this milestone, perhaps one we are most proud of is Jenna. Jenna has been able to persevere through courses she thought she wasn't good at, but she did it. Early mornings of Bible study before school, which she managed, keeping a strong faith, even though it wasn't always popular, which is heroic, and completing her final years of high school in an online environment, which is tough. She has made wonderful relationships with her teachers and people in her community. When other people may have quit, Jenna pushed through and finished her courses, earned the respect of her peers, her family, and the staff at Vanier and the at-home learning school. Jenna, you are an inspiration to us all through your dedication to finish high school. Wherever life takes you next, with your determination, you will be successful. Congratulations, Jenna. Kyle Gannett is a son of Clem and Jody Gannett. At first glance, Kyle is an easygoing guy who loves to work on his truck and his dirt bike. He's athletic and plays badminton and ball and loves hockey. He's a bit on the quiet side until you get to know him, and he can usually be found hanging out with his friends, partying a bit, or spending time at the lake. He has been a trusted employee at Stowcat Farms for several years and even rode his dirt bike to work before he had a driver's license. What might not show on the exterior is how intelligent Kyle is. He is a fully bilingual, hard-working math and science wizard. He takes his academics very seriously and has won several academic awards in his time at Vanier. Math is definitely Kyle's forte. He's a competitor and holds high standards for himself in sports and in school. This hard work has resulted in a full Ruthership Scholarship and acceptance into the University of Alberta's engineering program, a giant accomplishment for which he should be extremely proud. Kyle, we wish you all the very best at university. We know your intelligence, your work ethic, and your rural, logical approach to problem solving will serve you very well. Congratulations, Kyle.
Aldine Garcia. Aldine is the son of Alejandro and Eileen Garcia of McLennan. When Aldine came to us from the Philippines, it must have been quite a shock. It was very cold and he was quite shy. Luckily, he had David. Aldine quickly became friends with everyone, though because he was very nice and a great asset to the volleyball and basketball teams. If you were fortunate enough to have Aldine as your partner in badminton, you had a good chance of winning. Aldine is a human spring, and he even bounces when he walks. There are few athletes with better textbook execution of skills. He is a joy to watch on the court, especially when it leads to a gold medal at Zones Volleyball. Not only is Aldine a natural athlete, he's a fun team player. Even though he's very quiet, occasionally he offers a "let's go guys," and maybe even a few claps. Aldine is a large part of the team working at the Manoir de Lac. He puts in long hours in the kitchen and assists with residents. Sometimes he is so tired he has to have a nap in his car in the student parking lot during his spare. He's only slept through a class a couple of times, right, Aldine? At any rate, he is very capable and has a bright future ahead of him in the field of nursing. All the best in your post-secondary endeavors, Aldine.
Darby Heckbert est la fille de Mark et Pamela et la sœur de Braden, Brett et Kale. Optimiste, passionnée, intelligente. Ce ne sont que quelques mots qui décrivent Darby. Anyone who knows Darby knows it would be almost easier to list the organizations and events that she hasn't been involved with. At school, Darby played on the volleyball, basketball, badminton, rugby, and track and field teams. She was a member of the mentorship program and the band. She acted as a school representative on the Divisional Student Council and volunteered at the St. Isidore Carnival and the track and field day at Routier. While that sounds like a lot, her community involvement left a footprint as equally profound. Between her volunteering with Ducks Unlimited and at the Amani Conservation Area, Darby helped foster skill development and excellence in her community by coaching soccer and figure skating. Her hard work not only made the school, but the community at large a better place. As a result of her continual efforts and perseverance, she received the Vice Principal Citizenship Award, Top Academic Student in Grade 9, Distinction in Sports Awards for volleyball and rugby, a spot on the honor roll every academic year, and a full Rutherford Scholarship. Next year, Darby will be working towards a bachelor's degree in science at the University of Alberta, with plans to pursue studies in physiotherapy or dentistry. Félicitations, Darby.
Mackenzie Parker. fiercely loyal and passionate. If you didn't know Mackenzie Parker, that is all you'd need to know about the type of person she is. The daughter of Jamie Stewart and Michael Parker, Mackenzie has been bringing her passion to Vanier every day. Whether she is taking a basketball to the rim, pushing herself across the finish line in cross country, or filling out a Sudoku puzzle in her math class, two things are certain. She will be doing it absolutely to the best, pouring all of her energy into excelling no matter what she's doing. And two, if you aren't trying as hard as she is, she'll let you know. This same person is what led to the senior girls having a basketball team last year, as Mackenzie worked her butt off to help recruit students in order to salvage a team. Another thing true of Mackenzie is that she shows up. She shows up for her friends, for her family, and to do anything that she commits to. It doesn't matter how many times she twists her ankles, Kenzie will be at the next race. In the coming years, she plans to attend university in hopes of getting her bachelor's degree in kinesiology. She would also like to work with the sports team as a trainer. One thing is certain, whether she ends up training young athletes or professionals, whoever she trains better be ready to work as hard as she does. Congratulations, Mackenzie.
A valedictorian is chosen based on academic achievement and commitment to excellence. Students earn this title by having the top academic mark of their class. This year's valedictorian is Darby Heckbert. Nous souhaitons maintenant d'inviter sur la scène le major de la promotion de la classe de 2021, Darby Heckbert. Speaking on behalf of the class of 2021, please welcome to the stage Darby Heckbert.
Thanks, Ms. Schaefer. Before I start, I would like to say thank you to all the students, teachers, parents, and staff who have contributed to the success of our graduating class and who have made these last few years everything that they were. We absolutely could not have done it without your constant support and encouragement. Today, I am honored to be standing among such a talented and hardworking group of students. I know the last thing any of you probably want to hear about is COVID, but I think it's important to look back on some of our struggles and the experiences that have shaped our high school experience. Calling this year tough is probably quite the understatement for some of us, which makes our graduation all the more impressive. Along with every good laugh we've had with each other, there have been hard times that came along as well. Throughout these 12 years, it's been amazing to see all of you grow together, yet turn into all of your own people. Our high school experience, especially the last 2 years, have been a little different, but have brought this group even closer together as we navigated our way through all the uncertainties that this year has thrown at us. As we now stand on the verge of adulthood, with the comfort and security of all our little classrooms and hometowns falling away, it's important to remember the people and the things who have kept us motivated and who have gotten us this far. There's no way we would be sitting in this room, diplomas in hand, had our teachers not dedicated hours and hours of their time to making sure we had all the tools we needed to succeed. This day and every day leading up to it has been so crazy to me because I can still remember our kindergarten and grade 6 graduation, our grade 7 orientation, and all of our dress-up days in between like they were yesterday. Who would have thought that some of us would actually go on to pursue the education and careers that we dressed up as when we were 5 years old? With every year spent together being a little better than the last, we finally made it to the end. I didn't actually believe anyone who said grade 12 goes by fast, but I get it now. I didn't think it would be this fast. This year has been such a blur, but I couldn't have asked for a better and more supportive group of students to go through it with. I'm eternally grateful for the opportunities and the experiences that we have been given within our school's environment. And I know that every single one of us is ready to step into the real world after surviving these last couple years of high school. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you, Darby. Nous allons maintenant présenter les dernières biographies. John Perez. John Christopher is the son of Bart and Florida Perez. JC has definitely helped make life at Vanier better. He has been an important member of the band, on tenor sax, and a Vanier mentor. JC is also very athletic and has been a valuable player in junior high and in senior high on the volleyball team, in basketball, and on badminton teams. He had such a passion for basketball that he even helped to coach the junior high boys when he was in senior high. JC, have you ever considered teaching as a career? You were such a wonderful mentor to our young players, we could definitely see it. JC is known for his ability in math and science and loves to game. I don't know where he finds the time, however, between his very full school schedule, keeping up with his excellent grades, and working at the co-op. Actually, I know where that happens. It's called staying up until about 2 or 3 a.m., I think. Maybe his hectic schedule is the reason for some of those gray hairs peeking out. His diligence, hard work, and time management skills earn him a full Rutherford Scholarship that he will use next fall to study science at MacEwan University in Edmonton. We will miss your great smile, JC, and wish you all the very best. Congratulations. Evan Carroll. Evan Carroll is the son of Dustin and Tina Carroll. Evan's educational background is quite varied. He has done some homeschooling, some online schooling, some ADLC, but of course, we like it best when Evan is with us here at Vanier. His polite and easygoing personality is always welcome, and he visits easily with everyone. Between responsibilities at home and at work, Evan has cultivated skills in a variety of areas. He is as adept in the kitchen as he is in the industrial arts lab. He loves his truck and works hard to keep it running smoothly. Although Evan is not always passionate about academics, he is a diligent student and pushes himself to complete tasks. His good attitude and commitment to completion will serve him very well. Perhaps the most notable characteristic Evan possesses is his heart. Even though life gets tough sometimes, when a friend needs help or a member of staff asks to lend a hand, Evan always delivers. He is ready to become an integral member of any community he chooses to be a part of. Congratulations, Evan. All the very best in your future endeavors. Charles Castro. Charles is the son of Armida and Crescencio Castro. Born in Lipa City, Philippines, we are all happy his family chose to make the Smoky River region their home after they immigrated to Canada. Charles has been a big part of life at Vanier as a wonderful team player. He is a star bass clarinet player, a contributing athlete on our sports teams, mainly in volleyball as libero, and an honor roll student. Charles has been an active member of our mentorship program and enjoys helping others. He always tries his best and does a great job, especially if it involves math, chemistry, or physics, or gaming, or navigating anything techie, critiquing and creating the best Asian food, or lifting something heavy. He recalls the grade 9 trip to Iokis and good times at Honeyfest as some of his favorite memories. We will miss Charles' good nature and how easily he visits with us in class and the hallways. He is leaving with the respect of the staff and community, as well as a full Rutherford Scholarship. As he pursues his post-secondary education in the field of chiropractics, we wish him well. All the best in your future, Charles. Michael Caliu. Big Mike. Michael Caliu is the son of Terry and Paulette Caliu of McLennan. Michael has so many family members to celebrate with him. They would never have all fit into this gym, and he is proud of every single one. Big Mike talks a lot about his nephew, his little cousins, his sister, the list goes on. He always has a huge smile on his face when he talks about the first steps his nephew took,
or the first time the baby laughed out loud and he caught it all on video. Michael loves to share about his family, and we love to hear about it. If there is a game going on, Michael loves to be involved. Golf, baseball, basketball, he plays them all. But his favorite is hockey. I don't think Michael has missed one single intramural game of floor hockey all year. And his team is always happy when he's in net. When he's not playing, he's often seen doing the next best thing, riding his golf cart around McLennan. Today, to celebrate meeting this milestone, you are also receiving an eagle feather. Michael, we will miss your beautiful red hair, your fist bumps in the hallway, your crazy playlist, and your enthusiasm for sports. Wherever life takes you next, we know you will have a ton of support from an amazing family and many friends that you have made along the way. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, Michael. Alexandra Slager. Kevin and Selena Slager named her Alexandra, but she has always been Alex to us. Alex est une boule d'énergie. Si vous ne la voyez pas tout de suite, vous l'entendrez certainement. Surtout son rire contagieux. Sa voix puissante l'a bien servi, surtout sur le terrain de volleyball. Alex has been a crucial member of her team for all 6 years at Vanier and has played ball with the Revolution Volleyball Club in the off-season. When Alex wasn't at practice or tournaments for her own team, she was helping to coach junior high teams and even her own team of B girls to compete. Some of her happiest moments at school have been with the crew and on the volleyball court. She also had a tremendous experience on the travel studies trip to Germany. It's not every day you can be a part of a German destination wedding, right, Alex? Alex has great academic potential. She excels in reading, science, and loves true crime and solving mysteries. Naturally, when she was granted full acceptance into Concordia in her final grade 11 year, it was to begin her journey to become a criminal psychologist. A full Rutherford scholarship will definitely aid in her studies. All the best in your future, Alex.
Jenna Brulot. Jenna Brulot est la fille à Dale et Doreen Brulot et la grande sœur à Corey. Jenna is an outgoing and spontaneous young woman. She's the reason why we have the quote, "Never judge a book by its cover." While she may seem shy, those who know her will tell you that she is easygoing and charismatic. With that being said, she does not have a lot of patience for those she finds annoying, especially if it's intentional. Jenna's one true passion is basketball. She was a relentless player going up against girls twice her size, earning herself the title of Tiny but Mighty, which stuck with her all throughout her years here at Vanier. Jenna est fière d'avoir été choisie comme leader du programme de mentorship. Elle a participé activement à l'organisation et à l'exécution des activités à l'école. Elle est une vraie leader. Academically, Jenna is a hardworking student. She also has a self-declared limited attention span, which we as teachers may have experienced during online learning this winter. During instruction, Jenna could be found cleaning her room or experimenting with makeup. However, when called upon, she was always engaged and able to participate. Jenna is the recipient of a full Rutherford scholarship. Is it cut out again? Hello? L'an prochain, Jenna planifie travailler pendant qu'elle continue d'explorer une variété d'opportunités et d'intérêts. Mesdames et messieurs, Jenna Brulot. Darren Roby. Darren Roby is the youngest son of Lise and Duke Roby. Darren is a kind-hearted young man with a heart of gold. The staff and students were fortunate to bear witness to this while he was a mentor with our mentorship program. Darren is always sporting a great big smile and saying hello to everyone he meets in the halls. He also has a humorous side and loves to have fun. like the time he wore shorts and cowboy boots to class. He made such a fashion statement that day, he proceeded to model his attire across the front of the class, making his classmates giggle. Darren's academic strength is in math, where he enjoys crunching numbers. He claims he struggled with the humanities, however, his determination, work ethic, and willingness to learn earned him success. This dedication has earned you a partial Rutherford Scholarship. Euwokas was a highlight of Darren's grade 9 year, as well as learning the sport of rugby in senior high. In his spare time, Darren enjoys the great outdoors, quadding, sledding, hunting, and fishing. He considers his father, brother, and Dale to be his role models, and we are certain they are proud of him as he plans to continue his studies in the trades as either an electrician or mechanic. We wish you a lifetime of happiness. Congratulations, Darren. Sarah Brown. Sarah is the daughter of Dave and Lindsay Brown and Crystal Webb. She is a kind-hearted, considerate young woman who always has a smile on her face and a bounce in her step. She can often be spotted in the rotunda with a Tupperware container full of junk food and her homework. As an avid dancer, her bubbly disposition causes her to prance most of the time rather than walk from here to there. She's also a strong soccer player and has been known to shoot a few threes on the basketball court. She is passionate about helping others, whether that be in our school mentorship program, at the Flair Pool, the IGA, or volunteering at an orphanage in Mexico. She brings her own brand of chaotic, and sometimes clumsy, energy to the mix. Her proudest moments include being there for her friends and working as a team with her fellow dancers to bring home second place in the Westlock Dance Festival. She will never forget her time at Euwokas, the campus tour trip to Edmonton, and her inspired trips to Edmonton and Ottawa. She plans to take some time off of school to decide what she wants to study before setting off for university. Her hard work has earned her a full Rutherford Scholarship for when she is ready. Congratulations, Sarah. Haley Dahlhan. Haley is the daughter of Diane and Jason Dahlhan of Falaire. Haley is a compassionate and caring person. No one ever laughs alone or cries alone when Haley is around. It's one of her most beautiful qualities. That and her ability to laugh at herself when she face plants while running the bases in softball. However, don't let her sensitive nature fool you. Inside, she is made of steel and is constantly testing herself. As a member of the junior high basketball team, the mentorship program, and the Smoky River Volunteer Fire Department, Haley courageously rises to the occasion to help others in need. Haley aime la musique country, les couvertures chaudes, le chocolat et les sorties avec des amis. Haley travaille fort pour prendre soin de son propre bien-être et du bien-être des autres. C'est possible qu'elle a appris cela en faisant du bénévolat à l'hôpital ou en passant du temps avec sa famille. While she's not exactly sure where life will take her, Haley plans to enter the medical field. We all know that with your intelligence, work ethic, and empathy for others, the medical field is a perfect fit. All the best in the future, Haley. We will all miss your big smile as well as your even bigger heart. Abby Doris. Abby Doris is a powerhouse of a person, not just in what she accomplishes, but in how she supports and loves those around her. She's always making her parents, Jason and Nadine, proud, and serves as an excellent example of perseverance, optimism, and reliability to her younger sisters, Grace and Emily. At Vanier, Abby not only demonstrated leadership, she actively made the place better with her good humor and positive outlook. She refused to take a break from the honor roll, receiving the award each semester she attended Vanier, and she even won the Vice Principal's Award at the end of junior high. She always gives 100% effort at practices, whether it's badminton, cross-country, volleyball, or rugby, and she also managed to make connections with even the shyest students in her mentorship group. Abby showed that intelligence, athletic ability, and drive are only heightened when you have the courage to share those qualities with others. Her hard work has paid off, as she has not only received a full Rutherford Scholarship, but has been accepted at her university of choice. Abby plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science at the University of British Columbia. planning to one day work in the field of healthcare, although she isn't sure yet in what capacity. We know with her big heart, determination, and work ethic that she will be an asset wherever her interests take her. We also know that she'll have no trouble making friends along the way. Congratulations, Abby. When it comes to milestones like these, there are many people to thank. People who have supported us along the way and who have made this journey possible. To introduce the moment of gratitude, please welcome Janaea Anderson and Abby Doris.
Good afternoon. We would like to start off by saying thank you to our teachers and staff for making this day possible, even in the midst of all this chaos this year has brought us. Traditionally, our rose ceremony consisted of the graduates handing out roses to those that have helped us get to where we all are today. It was our way of saying thank you.
Obviously, circumstances are different today. Therefore, in honor of our traditional rose ceremony, Abby and I have written this speech to represent our gratitude towards those that have stood beside us the past few years of our lives. We asked all the graduates to name one person they'd like to thank and why they'd like to thank them, and we got a lot of, well, that's a hard question to answer, and there isn't just one person, which we believe is the perfect answer. Looking back on these past 12 years of school, it's impossible to only thank one person.
Everybody sitting in this gym, all of our friends and family watching, all the students and teachers sitting in class this very second, and our entire community have all played a huge role in shaping us into the people we are today. We are all sitting on this stage today because we have people who never let us give up. We all want you to know that even though we don't say thank you all the time, your support and encouragement has never gone unnoticed.
To our parents, guardians, siblings, grandparents, friends, and family, thank you for standing by our side no matter what. Thank you for holding our hands and guiding us in the right direction when we couldn't do it ourselves. Thank you for loving us and reminding us that being the best version of yourself is the best way to live. Thank you for teaching us to stand up for ourselves and for what we believe in, for encouraging us to do our best, and for always catching us when we fall. Thank you for letting us know that no matter what we do, our best was good enough. Thank you for allowing us to follow our hearts when making decisions, even if they weren't always the right ones. Thank you for showing us your pride and joy no matter the occasion, for cheering us on through it all, and for always being our biggest fans.
We could go on and on about how deeply supportive you all have been, but there's also so many small details that shouldn't go unnoticed, like waking us up every day and saying, get your butt to school in maybe not such a nice way. Thanks for arriving late to work because we slept in and missed the bus, or allowing us to stay home when it was -30. Those were the best days. Thanks for helping us with our homework, even though long division is different nowadays. Don't worry, we know. All the permission forms, meetings, fundraisers, morning tournaments, and late night bus rides deserve a thank you. We seriously don't know what we would do without you all.
To the teachers and staff here at Vanier, thank you for everything you have done for us over the past 6 years. Thanks for believing in us and for always encouraging us to do our best. To our core 30-level teachers, Mr. Peltier, thanks for giving us the best advice and always pushing us to be the best version of ourselves. You are inspiring and have helped us open our eyes to what life's focus really should be, and let me tell you, it's not math. We are all off to start a new journey, you included. Mrs. Giroux, you really do make social studies a little less boring. But in all seriousness, you are passionate about making your students succeed and have never once given up on any of us. We want to thank you for your continued support.
Ms. Schaefer, we can't thank you enough for teaching us how to understand Shakespeare. Somehow you made that fun. You are genuine, and we will forever be grateful for the great laughs we shared in your classroom.
Madame Simon, thank you for giving some of us the privilege of practicing the French language. You care deeply for your students and make all of us feel like one of your own. And Mr. Bona, you are funny and make your classroom a place of joy. We appreciate you even when you laugh at our expense.
Mrs. Servant, you have allowed students to truly find their passion in science, and your caring nature and compassion does not go unnoticed.
And to Mrs. Heckbert, you are the glue that holds us together, the person who we all can count on no matter what. You go above and beyond for your students, and we honestly cannot thank you enough.
To all of the EAs, those that have been the backbone of some of us sitting on the stage today, thank you. The rest of the current staff, Vanier staff, and also the past staff, thank you so much for all that you have done. Some of you have watched us grown up from grade 7 until this very moment. You have seen us at our worst and at our best, from the quick hellos in the hallways to the how are yous when we seem off, or even the little nudge to get our stuff together. This is thank you from us to you. Truly, sincerely from the depths of our hearts, thank you to everyone who has played a role in our lives. Today would not be possible without you all. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Merci à vous, Janea. Graduates, we'd like to welcome you to the stage for our final address. Look, Miss Jolie, we made it. These are the guiding words that you have chosen to commemorate this major accomplishment. There is no doubt in our minds that you have made Miss Jolie proud. Throughout the rockiest of years, you have shown up. You've attended your online classes, you've completed incredibly demanding academic work, all while the world around us changed in the blink of an eye. If there is one thing that I hope you learned from Miss Jolie, apart from the life-changing power of kindness, it is that in life you have to show up. Planning is important, but doing is key. As you stand up here today and celebrate, know that we all recognize the dedication and work that it took over 15 difficult and frustrating months for you to be here. You've grown to be young adults that we have every reason to be proud of, and we know Miss Jolie would agree.
The day we heard the news of Miss Jolie's passing, watching you all band together and find a way to collectively heal inspired this speech. We've had wonderful memories together, and I was hoping we can make one more together. But I'm gonna need your guys' help, and I would love if the staff helped too. When I say remember, I'm gonna need you guys to repeat, we made it. Do you guys wanna practice? Remember.
We made it!
Your lives won't always be easy. There are going to be times when you struggle. But when the going gets tough, always remember. We made it. There are going to be days when you feel less than yourself and are scared to even get out of bed and face the world. I'm not talking about the Zoom classes stay in bed either. I'm talking about when life gets hard and unforgiving. You guys have to remember.
We made it.
Just like that fateful day when we heard the news and we drowned in tears and in sorrow, but somehow we all pulled through together with hugs, tears, and pizza. Remember.
We made it.
This is the last one, so let's make sure she can hear us. You were strong then, and you'll be strong now. So if you're ever in doubt and you need a gentle reminder, remember.
We made it!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mesdames et messieurs,
the George P. Vanier class of 2021.